Okay, I'm gonna try this again real quick. Um, in the last week, I fell down, hurt my foot really bad, was hobbling around with 2 walking sticks in the house because I could not get around without help. And I take care of my grandson, who is 5 months old, almost 6 months old now. So I needed help with him, getting him into the house and out of the house when it was time for him to get here and time to go. I figured out a way to deal with him being in the house. As long as I could get him into a stroller, I can push him to the back bedroom and back to the front room and all that. So I managed. I managed. I thought I broke my foot or my ankle. When I fell, I stepped out of my kitchen and my foot rolled. And so I went sideways, and then my whole arm slid down between the 2 reclining parts of my couch, and I was dangling from the couch. I had to pull my arm out. Yeah, so my whole right side hurts because I fell. But I am now walking without the sticks, walking sticks, and I can carry Joseph again just fine. Still hobbling. I don't believe I broke any bones. I just think I pulled the muscles and everything because my foot rolled under me. But it's getting better. I've been icing it and making sure I try to stay ahead of the pain as much as I can. You know, there's nothing that takes the pain away completely unless it's something that knocks me out, and I don't have anything like that. So yeah, I fell down. I'm doing better today. It's been a week. It's been about, six days. It was last Friday that I fell. I've started doing some things to try to help myself snap out of this. I've been stuck in this depression and grief from my divorce for 7 years now? 8 years? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 7 years. Sorry, I'm too tired. I'm still not all the way awake. So I've been concerned about my brain and my issues I've been having lately with memory and just trying to talk. No, I didn't have a stroke. I think, there's a saying, and I believe it applies to our body: you use it or you lose it. I also heard the minute you stop moving is the minute you start dying. I know we're dying every day. I know that, we got an expiration date, but you stop moving your body, then your body's going to give up. And I've been pretty sedentary. Is that the right word? I have not been moving that much since the day my ex moved out of this house. I have gone downhill, and I have not been okay for a very long time. And I feel like my body and brain have suffered because of it. So now I am being very consciously aware of what my thoughts are, and if they're negative and dark, I chase them away. I don't catch all of them. Sometimes I catch myself 10 minutes into a negative cycle of thoughts. But because I was having issues with talking and just focus, I started doing word search. Those, where you find the words. And I gotta say that the first couple days of doing this, my mind couldn't focus. I used to be really good at these kind of things. You just open a book and I can see all the words, and now it's a struggle. And people are coming in again, so anyway. Okay, they're not coming in here. I can't figure out how to pause a video and continue recording, so anyway. I started doing word search. I started doing jigsaw puzzles on my iPad, and catching my thoughts. I'm also listening to inspirational, educational videos. I started making YouTube videos again. I'm trying to get myself back on track because I'm tired of living in survival. I've been in survival mode for a very long time, not just from my divorce and depression and all that, but my whole life I've been in survival mode. So I'm making a video. It's okay. You can walk through if you need to. Part of why I started doing YouTube videos again was to get myself back on track, and also to be accountable for what I do and what I don't do. Obviously, in the last week, I have not been able to exercise other than hobbling around the house. If I had not had Joseph here every day, I probably would not have moved as much as I did. But because I do have a little grandson, I had to get up and I had to move my body, whether I wanted to or not. So in between the moving around and icing my foot and, doing what needs to be done, I took care of myself, and I did a pretty good job. And thankfully I had help. Not every day. I didn't have help every day, but I'm sorry, I still have eye boogies. Jojo was off work a couple times and was able to help me with Joseph. But even though I had a little bit of help, I still made myself get up and move around, and I got yelled at a bit, like, go sit down, ice your foot, stop moving. Because I know you need to rest when you get hurt, and I did rest when I iced my foot. That's when I rested. Anyway, today started early. Every day starts early for me. I'm usually awake before 5 or right at 5, sometimes at 4. Regardless of what time I go to bed, I will wake up at that time. If I go to bed late, I still wake up at that time. I don't know why. I don't understand. It doesn't matter. What I've been doing, instead of fighting it, laying there being mad because I can't go back to sleep or upset, I get up and I get my coffee and I put on a Joe Dispenza video or Greg Braden or Bruce Lipton. I'm just trying to improve my brain. And so I still have a lot of fear about my future because I don't have an income right now, because all the business stuff I tried with the money I had from my divorce is all gone, and the business is gone. Businesses are gone, and not everybody is in a position to be able to help me. And I am not used to being the one who needs help. I really, really don't like it. I like to be the one who helps, but I've had to learn that sometimes I need help, and it's okay for me to ask for help. And I did do that, swallowed my pride, and I've asked a couple times some of my family members to help me out, and I even started a GoFundMe on my Facebook, and it really hurt my feelings because only one person helped me, and it was somebody who I helped a long time ago. And I'm grateful that he helped a little bit. He couldn't help a lot. But I always have to remind myself that just because I would do it doesn't mean everyone else will do it. And just because I like to help people doesn't mean other people like to help people. And I don't know what their reasons are for not helping. Everybody that knows me knows that I would give you anything that you needed if I had it. I'd even give you my jacket, and it was my only jacket. I would give it to you if you were in that much need. I'd give it to you. So there's a lot of lessons that have been coming up for me during these last technically eight years, and they haven't always been easy lessons for me to swallow, I guess you can say. Everybody's different, and I forget that, and I have to learn that. I keep on having to reteach myself. Everyone's different. Not everyone's like you, because I'm a very giving person, and if you know me, you know that. I don't have to tell you that. I'll do anything for anybody that needs help. If I can do it, I will do it. If I have it, I will give it. And not everyone has that kind of mentality. And right now, I don't have anything other than my wisdom. And I got a lot of that because I've been through a lot. A lot of bad things, a lot of good things, a lot of things. I don't know who's even listening to these videos. I haven't had any comments. The way things are online now, I don't even know if my old subscribers will even see that I've started posting videos again. That was also another reason on Facebook that the GoFundMe at first didn't go well, because it's changed. It's not like it used to be. Just because my mom posts something doesn't mean I'm going to see it. I see a lot of junk now, a lot of, you might like this, a lot of suggestions, and not my list, my friends. You have to be active, I learned, on Facebook every day, and only like posts from your people and your list to be able to see their post. So I've started doing that, but I actually fell behind because I don't like to sit around and just hang out on Facebook. I don't like doing that because I have things to do, and it's not good for me to just sit there and scroll and scroll and scroll. And TikTok is dangerous. When I first started using TikTok, 3 or 4 hours could go by and I wouldn't even realize, because I was scrolling. And now I limit myself. If I go to TikTok, it's only for a couple minutes. Like, okay, I got about half hour. I'll play on TikTok, And that's how I feel with Facebook now too, is I got a few minutes, just a few minutes. But I'm not going to sit there for hours like I used to. I feel bad because I think about the past and how much time, how much of my life I wasted sitting at my computer in the other room. So many hours, so many days. I was so miserable inside, and I was so lonely in my life. Yeah, I was married, but, we weren't great. But I do miss him. But I spent hours and hours because I was so miserable physically, emotionally, mentally, in all ways I could be miserable. I was miserable. So I spent hours online escaping those feelings and trying to find a purpose. I did do some things online. I was very helpful to a lot of people, and I've had people tell me that if it wasn't for me, they'd be gone. And I'm just me. And if I can share something with you that'll save your life, then I will. And sometimes I didn't even know I was doing that. I was just sharing my wisdom and my experiences and my hopes and fears and everything. And you just don't know when you share things with people how it's going to help and what it's going to do. So I used to spend a lot of time online, and I do feel bad about it, but I don't feel bad about the parts where I was there for other people. Some people I never even met, just people online. Anyway, the video is at 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes now, so I know I'm not an exciting person to listen to, but again, I just want to be accountable for what I've been doing and what I haven't been doing. I haven't gotten very far with the organizing in here for my crafting. My dining room is my crafting room. And I'm sitting in here now because I feel better, and I'm going to try to do, not try, I'm going to do some things today. Anyway, I love all of you, and I would like to hear from people. So if you got a second after you listened, if you listened all the way to the end, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're glad I'm here, if you like what I say or don't say, or if you have questions and you want to know things, just ask. I'm pretty much an open book, so whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. So anyway, I see my grandson is wiggling around, so I better go in there and untangle him from his stuffed animals. So anyway, have a great day, and hopefully I'll make another video in a few days, if not about a week. I would like to get to where this is my daily, like a journal. Today my plan is take care of my grandson. Yeah, he's okay. Work in this room, clean the kitchen, try to plan a meal because I haven't been cooking. Trying to be active in my life instead of sitting around doing nothing because I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I'm overwhelmed all the time and afraid about a lot of things. And I'm trying to get out of that mentality, trying to get out of the survival mode. So stay on the journey with me, and we'll get there together. Okay? All right. Love you all. Bye.